नमस्कार आणि येवकार तुमकां सगळ्यांक आयच्या गजाली ह्या कार्यक्रमान. आयच्या गजालीन आमी आयज मेळटले गोंयच्याच एका पुताक. तो सेलिब्रिटी आसा आनी ताचें नांव जेन्ना हांव घेता तेन्ना डेफिनेटली तकलेन तुमच्या टॉकिंग ड्रम्स हें सुरवात जातलें. खंय तरी ठेकोय वाजतलो, खंय तरी तुमचे पांयूय वाजपाक लागतले. आनी मोर इम्पॉर्टंटली हें नांव तुमकां रिवील करता बिकॉज एक्सायटमेंट म्हाकाय जायना की कित्याक हांवें तितकें त्याच्या बद्दल नांव ताचें लिपोवन दवरचें. वेल, म्हाज्या वांगडा आसा आयज कार्लोस गोन्साल्वीस. हें नांव फक्त गोंयानूच न्हय तर इंडियेभर किंवा इवन नॅशनल इंटरनॅशनल लेवलाचेर हें नांव फामाद जाल्लें आसा. ह्या नांवान गोंयचे जे इन्स्ट्रुमेंट्स आसा ते खंय तरी वयर चल्ल्यात. हें नांव फक्त म्युजीक म्हण किंवा एंटरटेनमेंटूच न्हू तर स्पोर्ट्सान हें नांव तुमकां खूब आयकलां आसतलें. ISL म्हणा किंवा IPL म्हणा. म्हाज्या वांगडा आसा कार्लोस गोन्साल्वीस. आय एम व्हेरी एक्सायटेड टू मीट हिम. कार्लोस बाब, थँक यू व्हेरी मच फॉर जॉयनिंग अस इन टुडेज शो. Talking drums, Carlos Gonsalves, ISL, IPL. You are a celebrity amongst yourself. You've made a name for yourself. I just want to know, where did this all start from? हिची सुरवात खंय जाली?
म्युजीक माझ्या आवयचे जेन्ना हांव ते वुमन आसलो तेन्नाच वायब्रेशन्स. I was feeling, my mom used to tell me I could feel the vibrations. Then sometimes I used to beat her stomach and all. The vibration started, and basically music started. Music is all of vibration. So music started there, and then slowly when I was growing up, my dad and my uncle used to take me for theatres and all, and they used to go watch the theatres. Sometimes I used to not watch the scenes, I used to watch the musicians. म्हाका इतलें बरें दिसतालें की म्युजिशियन्स आयकोन ते ड्रामर आनी हांव घरा येतालो आनी जस्ट इमिटेट करतालो तेंकां. जस्ट आय वॉज इमिटेटिंग देम, हाव दे यूज्ड टू प्ले. And my uncle used to ask me what was the story of the theatre and all. Sometimes
That you were never interested in.
Yeah, I was never interested, but because my eyes were on the stage, but my ears were with the musicians and the rhythms. So when I used to come home, one day I want to tell you a small secret of my life. That I came, my mom had to go to bazaar, every afternoon she used to go, and I was alone at home. And then one day I thought, just imitating myself, with my brother, we'll organize a theatre at home, So then I took all the pattern, spoons, plates. I just nailed, imagining that it was a symbol, and I tried to create a drum set. And my brother, he spoiled some bedsheet. He made like curtains, and we were pulling the curtains. And then I was imitating playing, and then he used to sing a song. So we were just imagining those young days, And ashe zale ki my mom came home, and she saw everything. Suddenly we were caught, And she watched the thing, and she came with a stick, and I got the tanning of my life. And then I was so bitten, and she didn't know what to do because she was, tired. She had come home, and she didn't. And then some neighbors came home. I was crying loudly, and they said, "What happened? No, this is the mess." But the mess changed into my life, And the neighbor said, "No, he has some creativity. He is trying to, give a message in his own musical way." And from there it started. Then I was growing up. I took music like in the school I used to play for drill, for the march parade, go for competitions, play for
This name, that talking drums, was it inspired by that pasting that was given by your mother on that particular day?
Must be. It is everything is connected. Life is like today, music is connected. What we are talking, the sound, the wind, the breeze, the stones, everything is music, vibration. So everything is connected. I think that's, and for me, for me, the language is, my name is like talking drums, So
One thing I want to know is, Carlos, are you been trained enough? Have you taken formal professional learning in this field, percussion?
When I went to, because slowly I was getting into music, in the school I used to play for because I could play, I had a natural gift, so I was getting it, and every time I used to play for performance. Then in the college I played for social. I used to play for different events, and go for competitions. And then the thing gradually started to pick up, and then slowly I did my college. And then I thought, I gave up college also in second year. I said, best thing, this is not what I want in
Academics
life.
is not
yeah,
your field.
yeah. So I said I go through music. Then I went to Bombay. I took classes with Shivamani. I spoke to Trilok Gurtu, the world percussionist. Basically, he's from Goa. He's from Madol, Shiroda. So I went discussed with him. I also discussed with Zakir Bhai, talking to them different rhythm, Ravi Chari, all these people, discussing with them, getting to, I was more interested of Indian music, getting into Indian and putting those Indian rhythms in the Western form, you know. So I went with different gurus, discussions. So that has helped me a lot. I played with Western musicians, and slowly I started to jam around, and then the hobby came into a profession, and played for different events. Now I'm playing for IPL, ISL. So this is the big. I'm getting a wide coverage, sort of like all over the world. People are watching me.
Carlos, another important thing is a lot of people don't want to take this professional approach towards authentic local culture म्हण किंवा म्युझिक म्हण किंवा इवन फॅशन डिझायनिंग जे ऑथेंटीक आमचे गोंयचे किंवा इंडियन जे आसा ताजे कडेन चड वचना. That is one thing. Secondly, a lot of people are trying to fuse, like even you perform with a lot of Western artists, and you fuse Indian Goan instruments and making a market to it. How important is fusing with this international artist or other artists with a different background? How does it help for you to explore the music that you play?
Like I would tell me on my part, for me music. First of all, music for me is very divine. It's very holy for me. First, you have to have love for the music. Today, people say there is different genre of music. There is pop, rock, folk. I did all my part, and I did different type of. When I was in college, I was a freak. Like we did rock, we did everything. But this at the end time, it's you should have love for your music. You can play anyway. I was in Ireland. I've been all over the world, but I go and on the street. Whenever I go, I get free time. I used to do basking on the street, where you see so much talent, jam with that. I used to go to flea markets, play with the foreigners, get to know their music. Music is what it is, your own traditional root. Some youngsters are getting, they're feeling shy to play our music. Today, I'm going to play my gumod. Today, Gumot, I want to take it at the international level because my friends are asking me, what is that instrument? So people are not taking this instrument, For me, like if you are doing something, you have to do it with love and affection, Do something, and you should have your own roots. Without your roots, you can't do anything. Because if I go to Europe, now I'm going to Poland with this banglanatak.com. They introduce only folk music. Today we are going with folk, and only we can go with that traditional to Europe. We can go with pop Western music because there are masters there. So we have to take our tradition and then show them the culture.
So when you collaborate with these international artists with a different background, even local artists, how does it feel to be part of that particular fusion? Because they also come with a different background. There is a learning to you. You also come with a different background. Initially to jam up with, does it, because this would be a very.
Rohit, you have asked me a great question.
I think still I would say ki for a musician this question might be a not that great kind of a thing, but a viewer who doesn't have a musical background, I want to know is when you sit within 15-20 minutes you jam up within and you are there up for the performance, so there is hardly any preparation. So how does that part of it
It's
happens?
a beautiful question. I'll tell you, because you may be going into different professional lines like mechanical, engineering, academics. You have to learn the subjects. For us, we don't have to learn. It's a universal language. If you go to Africa, he's going to play his rhythm, we are going to play our rhythms. We go any part of the world. We don't have to know their language, nothing. No, we don't have boundaries. Music, just you feel. And you feel, it is like, you have to feel it. And that's the biggest plus point, advantage for us in life. God has given this talent to few guys and few people. That is universal. Today, I go with different, I go to free market. I don't know what's a musician. They just start and we have to follow. It is an art, it is a way you create. Sometimes there is a hole, you're going to skip the hole. Or there is a pothole, or there is a tree. So you have to make your own way. And music is that, It rains, you take umbrella, or you go at the you take a shelter. So, music is universal, and there's no boundaries, so it's a very happy thing.
Okay, and another thing, Carlos, is what I want to know is when you play with this, big names. You've been fortunate enough. You've played with obviously a national level artists as well as international artists. Name a few that and maybe if you can share certain
surely.
experience with
Basically, I joined with Pandit Vishwamohan, but a great Vishwamohan guitar slide player. I jammed with him. I played with Ravi Chari. I played with Zakir Hussain's brother Tawfiq Qureshi. Then UB40 trumpeter Graham Hamilton. I played jazz. I played a lot of fusion. But today I'm doing creative music. Creativity. Wherever I find some instruments, some sounds. You're going to see my instruments later. I have collected. This is a collection. Wherever I go, I pick up instruments also, which they are traditional. So Asha na ki music is a part of life, and I'm collecting music, and all of us, we are learning here. No one is perfect in this line, because tomorrow there is something else. Tomorrow I'm with Karnataka musician, we have to play with them. So wherever we go, we feel styles of music.
Okay, one important thing is I think you would agree to is you became famous. You were obviously a household name in Goa, but your national stature came with the sports change that maybe if you consider ISL or maybe even IPL. Initially, I believe IPL was the first thing, and you are kind of a brand mascot to the RCB. So how sports, especially these two ventures, has changed you? And I see you at lot many events. It can be Pinkathon or marathon or any other sporting event. You are there to pump in certain energy. So how does that has changed the musical scenario for you as well as generally for music?
This part of we always thought music was on the stage. Suddenly there's a shift in the thing. There was cheer drumming in the stadiums, and supporting their teams. So I was being booked by RCB, just to cheer because Shivamani was doing for Chennai, and then the thing had started in sports, Then I was being selected to play for T20 in Sri Lanka, also for Indian team. So this now it has become a profession. Also, we can earn money through sports. People are introducing music through sports, cheer drumming, and that's good for us.
And you are the mascot for this as well. FC Goa.
FC Goa, and people, every time you say, hey, FC Goa drama, FC. So it's a great feeling. Someone's connects you to music, football, sports, and your name. So it's joy, and to play around the stadium. People,
40,000, 50,000
people, and they are so, hey, when you'll come back, the people are waiting, no matter.
I think I would say that you rule their heartbeats with your beats.
And then sometimes I speak to Mandar and all the local players. They say, hey, we can hear the all the bass drum vibration grooves and all. We are happy, our ears are there. But so that's a great thing also. People are, they are happy also. Hey, when you're coming, no matter the team is doing well or not, but our energy is to just go on.
Okay. Another thing is, as we've spoken, a lot of changes that has happened in terms of music as well as in terms of your profession, that is percussion. I want to know is, what if a young boy that is watching this program right now feels that he has a career, he should go towards music? Especially what is the ideology?
Parent plays a biggest role, in student life. No doubt. Everyone has to study. You need basic education. You need education, but at the side, you have your hobbies. Like someone wants to be a sportsman, you want to be a musician. Each one. So I think parents should give us a time to kids. In the curricular activities. Get to know the child, what he wants to do. Sometimes a child may just play on and our parents say, "Kire vadai dado na kire dado na." So no, that is the start of a career of a child. So you can't stop. Oh, he wants to strum a guitar. Oh, he acts like a musician, a rock. So everything a child gets it out. We should recognize it. That is very important to recognize and send him in the field, and try to have it in the right way. If everything is placed in the right way, there's nothing, because music today for me it's like I've done my career like in music. Everyone says, "Nah, musicians kind of." I mean, no, it's wrong because I've proved You ask any musicians here, if you have dedication, love, and you are dedicated 100% rehearse. Today, kids want to start play string drum. You can't start playing drums. You know, you have to get the thing in your hands. It takes time, and for that, practice. It can't be like 2-minute noodles you make and eat. No. You have to prepare a dish. You should get all the ingredients, put it, then So that patience is required.
The child has everything in him.
Yeah.
It's only the way you shape him or her.
mold him like.
Mold him.
आम्ही कशा म्हणतात
If you encourage
एक फॉर्म कशें तयार केला फॉर्म कशें तशेंच
so it is taka maybe musicano interest aso to हात पाय पडयता I think he has got an inclination towards music, maybe sports, athletics, नाल्यार तुझे painting चित्र काडटलो. I think what you should do is encourage, and I think also the parents should at least have a look at their child and say, where is he heading?
Sure.
You should not let your thought ideologies on the child, but let him be what he is.
Yeah, because my parents also, one time they said, no, music kind of शेजारी कॉलेजीक वयता तूं इंजिनियरींग ना this also is engineering. This is also, it has different colleges. There is steps also for music.
I think the people who have taken engineering and traditional jobs, I think are dancing on somebody else's tune. Whereas you let people dance on your beats.
Yeah, so many friends did ask me, Carlos, good you आम्ही तरी शिकलेले रे. ते म्हणटा still everyone can learn. Everyone is young. Music is
I think it is changing. The ideology is changing.
Yeah, now folk music and the live music is coming back,
So before we end up this interview, Carlos, 22nd April was the Earth Day, and I think I feel it's my request that you should maybe create a tribute, ode, a respect to Mother Earth with your music, which most of your instruments are natural, are from the Mother Earth. So I think that would be an ideal thing.
Being a Goan, like what more we need? We have a gumot, gumot is basically earth instrument, So now I want to just promote this instrument all over the world and show that we Goankars, amche instrument. This is what we are Today this is our instrument. So we want to brand this instrument and then take it. For me, like the next dream is I'm going to Poland for a Crossroads festival. So I'm going to take this instrument and show the world that this is Goa, And they are going to ask me, so I want to take this instrument at the international level, because all the instruments are, no doubt it's around, but people we have to educate them, through what skin it is and describe them. So Gumot is
okay, so I think we should head straight towards the arena where you are going to play for especially a tribute to Mother Earth.
Thank you.
वेल तुम्ही आताच पळयलो कालुसाचो परफॉर्मन्स फॉर मदर अर्थ. आता थंय बसल्या बसल्या तुम्ही एक्सायटेड आसा टू जॅम अप विथ हिम. वेल आय गिव्ह यू द लास्ट ऑपॉर्च्युनिटी. वेल आय टेल कालुश टू स्टार्ट ऑफ आणि तुम्ही घर बसल्या बसल्या थंयसर ताच्या वांगडा हे जॅमअपान इन्वॉल्व जावंक शकता. सो
कितें इंस्ट्रुमेंट आहा जाल्यार
Definitely.
ओ कितें हांडी कितें
थंय कितें टेबल विबल कितें आसा फक्त
Screen
पळया.
फुडें येवन just
फक्त पळया कालुश बाब की सायडीक कोणाच्या मुस्काटार बीन फुरय नाल्यार पुरो. बट अदरवायज कितेंय जर आसा जाल्यार यू कॅन जॅम अप विथ कालुश. या यू कॅन स्टार्ट ऑफ. ओके, सो हे जर जॅम अप जर तुमकां आवडले दर इज अनदर फायनल लास्ट लिटल थिंग हॅपनिंग हियर फॉर एस्पेशली फॉर यू. तुमकां जर हो फूल एंटायर प्रोग्राम आवडलो, म्युझिका वांगडा तुम्ही जॅम अप जर केले आणि एक तुमच्या खातीर हो स्पेशल सिरीज परत आम्ही असेच मेळुया ह्या गजाली कार्यक्रमान काही वेगळ्या गोंयकाराक मेळपाक. तर तोपर्यंत पळयत रावात प्रुडंट आणि करत रावात जॅम अप विथ कालुश.